Hey guys, Society Reviews here in my review of the film Lisa Frankenstein. This is what happens when a 50-year-old woman tries to do edgy teenage humor. Diablo Cody is an enigma regarding her standing in Hollywood. Whenever the screenwriter teams up with Jason Reitman, the duo produces movies worthy of award season nominations. Whenever Diablo Cody is left to her own devices as a screenwriter, things go off the rails. If there was anyone in the business who's in desperate need of a filter, it's Diablo Cody. Unfortunately for Focus Pictures, Cody's filter in this movie is Zelda Williams, the daughter of the late great comedian Robin Williams. Zelda has never been responsible for a major motion picture in her life, and Hollywood thought that teaming her up with Diablo Cody would be a good step in the right direction. Well, just like someone who has the bright idea of becoming their own electrician, things don't pan out the way you want them to, which gives us the film Lisa Frankenstein. Set in the 1980s, Lisa Frankenstein is a story about a socially awkward outcast named Lisa Swallows, who isn't well liked by her peers and is probably even less liked by her stepmother Janet. The only person who seems to like Lisa is her stepsister Taffy. One night, Lisa is invited to a house party that goes a little crazy when she accidentally drinks a spiked drink. Lisa wanders off into a graveyard that she frequents and wishes to be one with the young man who is buried with the site. To her surprise, her wish comes true and the reanimated corpse comes to life, giving her her only true friend. But to the surprise of no one, things go wrong almost immediately when Lisa discovers that the creature tends to have a murdering problem. After killing a couple of people in town, the duo is stuck trying to figure out how they're going to get away with the fact that every missing person in the town relates back to them. One of Hollywood's biggest pet peeves this day is an industry that believes that it's talented enough to master two genres at once, but falling short at managing one. What's the point of being a horror comedy when you're not good at being scary? What's the point of a horror comedy when you're not good at being funny? Lisa Frankenstein is a film that fundamentally fails at two genres that it's based around. The film tries to blind you with aesthetics for the 1980s, which is used as a device to distract audience from the complete and utter lack of storytelling and characters the movie has to offer. Catherine Newton is known for her spunky personality on screen. However, any charisma that she brings to this movie is nullified by a script that draws nothing but pure and uncut boredom for the audience. It only takes 15 to 20 minutes for all the steam of this film to be completely sucked out, leaving audiences with nothing but questions about why they're even watching this film in the first place. Newton's character is turned into a modern-day unlikable female protagonist. A character that's presented to audience as someone who they should identify with, but the problem is our antagonist is such a horrible person, there's no way that anyone who doesn't hate their parents will actually see her as likable in any way, shape, or form. A film written by awful people that can only be identified by awful people is a film that is going to win the hearts of absolutely no one. Cole Sprouse is a decent actor who is relegated to being a mindless zombie who doesn't speak until the very last shot of this movie. The film's idea of comedy is watching terrible things happen to people who are guilty of the sins of mildly inconveniencing our unlikable protagonists. One character is killed for the sin of being an awkward, nerdy teenager who grabbed her boob at a party while they were both drunk. Another character has his penis chopped off for the sin of being more attracted to her stepsister than her. This is what the film is going for in terms of a hysterical sense of humor. The film tries so hard to recreate the charisma and style that Christian Slater, Winona Ryder had in the film Heathers, that the editors of this film didn't even notice that they left in footage from the same background actors walking in the same scene multiple times in the same shot. Do your job! The best way to describe Lisa Frankenstein is amateur hour. Don't let the funky colors and 1980s music fool you into thinking that this film has any soul or style whatsoever. The only thing this film achieves is solidifying a spot in my top 10 worst movies of 2024 just 6 weeks into the new year. Dead on arrival, I give this film a 0 out of 5.
I'm really sorry you got electrocuted, Lisa.